Hi guys, welcome back to Lewis on Film. I am Lewis and today I'm bringing you three films. So 3 episodes today, starting with Dream Horse, starring Toni Collette. So Dream Horse then, it is a film set in Wales and it is about a racehorse called Dream Alliance and her owner, whose name is Jan. And Jan basically woke up one day, said, I'm bored. I used to be a racer. She used to race pigeons and dogs and was always a champion. And one day she woke up and said, I want to race horses. And she sets out to find a way to do it. And the way she does it is she gets a group of people from her village, from the small village in Wales, and they each put in £10 a week to buy, the upkeep of a horse. And they start off by buying a mare called Rubel. And they get Rubel impregnated by a previous racing stallion with racing in his history, and Rubel gives birth to Dream Alliance, and they raise the money over a couple of years to send it to this racing horse school, if you like, and eventually the horse starts to show a bit of promise and slowly, true enough, begins to climb the racing ranks out of nowhere. And all the other owners are looking down on it and they say, you can't do this. What are you going to do with it? How's this going to work? How's that going to work? How's that going to work? And they make it work. And it's a true story, which is even more fantastic. You've got to start with the best thing about this film, and the best thing about this film, I think, is Toni Collette. First of all, the fact that she's playing an Australian woman playing a Welsh woman, her accent is absolutely on point. I think. I mean, maybe some local Welsh people might disagree with me on that one, but an English person looking in at it, it looks she gets it prominently pretty right. She's wonderful. Yes, you can sell the film on her name because she's a terrific actress. She has been, and she's very consistent. Has been for a long time. But she's her star power ability. It just adds that layer that maybe a sort of less tenured actress wouldn't have been able to deliver. She's able to deliver that kind of engaging performance and sympathetic performance that just works. You can do a lot with her visually without even having a line of dialogue. Before she says anything really important in the film, you understand where she is, and it's a story that's told really, really nicely through Toni Collette. It's funny. It's very funny. It's wonderfully funny, in actual fact. It's really lovely to watch. It's a family-friendly film as well. Yeah, it's rated PG, so maybe not for the young kids, but it is a family-friendly film. It's a tear-jerker. It's an emotional story as well. There's lots of ups and downs in it, and that powering through ability that the film has just makes it all the more enjoyable. And it's a wonderful time at the cinema. It is. It's a lovely, true story, told well. It's captivating. As I've said, very funny, so it's very enjoyable. And I loved it. Me and my partner absolutely loved it. The bad, it's one of those things when you go and see true stories that kind of, they've kind of manipulated a few elements of the real story and made it into a story that will work. And for the most part, you can guess the ending, you can guess what's going to happen next, and that is absolutely true. It's not unpredictable in any stretch of the imagination. It's a very predictable story, but there's a reason that films are made a certain way, and the reason that certain tropes exist, and the reason films have these in place is because they work, and because they are part of the reason, the part of the structure of the whole cinematic history, is because they hit these certain notes and certain beats, and the film hits every single one of them. But it doesn't shy away from the fact that it has to hit every single one of them. It embraces it and just takes the audience along for the ride. And I had no problem at all just taking that and enjoying it, going, yep, I know this has got to happen, but I want to see what happens next. I want to get to the end. I want to see the ending. I want this underdog story to come to full fruition, and it does. So, no, that's not a bad thing. Possibly not. Maybe it is a bad thing, but it's the only negative thing I have to say. So there you go. I love this. I did. It's the most feel-good film I've seen at the cinema for a long, long time. The next film I'm going to review is In the Heights, which is meant to be the feel-good film of the summer. I am going to very quickly tell you right now, this Dream Horse, this is much more upbeat and much more of a feel-good film than In the Heights is. So, there you have it. Do go check this out. It's still in the cinemas. It's been out for a week or so. It's still in the cinemas. Do go and catch it if you can. If you can't catch it, probably it's going to become quite popular on on TV and on demand when it comes around. So do try and catch it eventually. It's great. It's a really lovely film. Really lovely film. I think you'll like it.